is tractor hunting day. We're gonna go look at some tractors today. I've already went earlier and looked a couple days ago at some tractors. But today we're gonna go look at tractors and see what we can see. I got somebody here with me. He's gonna go because I don't know anything about mechanicing. He knows a little bit more than I do.
Hopefully we ain't got a mechanic too much.
I'll hopefully get one new enough. I ain't gotta worry about working on it a whole lot. So we'll see how it goes. What are we doing today?
Looking at tractors.
Looking at tractors. What you gonna go jump on? I know why you picked this one.
Why?
Because it's blue.
Yeah, that, but because also I can reach the pedals and.
Oh, you can reach the pedals on it. Well, you look good on that tractor.
There's also another one I like. Can I show you that one?
Sure, go ahead. I'll follow you. You know what? Those two tractors got something in common. This one's blue too.
We're taking videos.
What you think?
I like this one better.
You like that one better? I bet they do too. They probably want a lot more for it. You want to walk over to the one that Daddy picked out?
I want to start one. I don't know which one's beeping. It ain't this.
Don't touch any of the knobs on it, okay?
I want to
Go walk over to the one that Daddy picked out.
Okay.
Hey there, Eli. You want a tractor?
Yeah, I want that one.
He's already put in to let him drive it. You gonna talk to your pops about it?
Yeah.
Alright, this is the one that we got picked out. It's gonna have the front loader bucket on it. What you think about this one?
I like this one.
You like this one?
Yeah.
Well, this is one we're gonna get. This is what we come to see. So it's got. He said the guy that bought it the guy that he bought it from, he had passed away. He had this bucket put on it, and really hadn't ran it. He said he cut holes in it right there, probably to put chains through it or whatever to use it. But he said he really ain't used it a few times before he passed away. It's been sitting in the guy's barn that they had originally bought it.
What happened to the gas on it?
3-point hitch. It's already got plumbed in. So if you got anything in the back that you're running hydraulics on, there's just a switch in between your legs. When you sit down in the driver's seat, you turn that switch, and you can't use the loader when you use it because it's using the same hydraulics, but it moves the fluid from the loader to the back. If you have anything that uses hydraulics in the back, I gotta get a top link for it. There's supposed to be a piece up here. What are you doing?
I want to try it. You want to try it?
He gave you permission to do it, right?
Yeah.
All right. You gonna set her off? There you go.
I want to try one. I asked next time. Put it in neutral and I can't, so I couldn't drive it. Hopefully this one's.
Well, you probably don't need to take off on it. I don't want you to hit nobody.
I want to try to. How do you tell when it's in?
So I was talking about the top link. That one doesn't have one. Said I have to go pick one up, probably Tractor Supply or whatever. That's the piece right there that I need. Got to get one. Put it right there. But I like the tractor. I drove it around. So I tried to get some video of me driving the tractor, and I swear I hit the record button, but it did not record. So I don't have any footage of the first time I drove a tractor, because I'm a newbie. I don't know anything about any of this stuff. I'm learning as we go.
Oh yeah.
All right, turn it.
Oh shoot.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Oh, Daddy help you. Pull it back, you move it left and right. Yeah, close the bucket. This thing is probably a little bigger than what we need. That's a big tractor. All right, don't turn anything over, okay? These guys, they're over here. They're cranking all the tractors on. The guy let them crank the tractor out front. They think they can jump on anything and crank it. It's an old International Harvester. You need help, bud?
Yeah. We get a tractor like this, I won't be able to climb in it.
All right, you got it? All right, don't let go.
This one's all stuck up in it. This is how you change the gear.
That's probably a little bigger than what we need. What you think? All right, y'all ready to go get something to drink?
Yes. Yeah.
The interesting part is getting the barn doors open. She's in here. What you doing, short stuff? You want to sit up there with him?
You didn't get to see these tractors yesterday, remember?
What you think about that?
I like it. Really?
Come out here maybe next weekend and do some work. Y'all might get to ride it a little bit. been a little while since we've done a video, so I haven't let you guys look in on the chickens. And these guys are still hanging in there. We gave some away. They were a little overcrowded, and so trying to alleviate that a little bit. So these guys have got a little bit more room. Also, my sister-in-law, she brought her birds, and so they bought another cage, so we were able to take the ducks out of the cage with the other chickens and put them in here. Good morning, Mosey. Momo. Momo, good morning. Little guy's getting big. He's getting big. But anyways, these guys are doing good. We pretty much just, ever since that snow, we moved everything over to this corner, and we've been leaving them here instead of moving them around the yard. There's really no grass in the yard right now. Grass was really under fertilized and all that kind of stuff, and so when we moved the chickens around on it last year, they kind of ate all the grass. A couple things, the grass wasn't really growing very fast, and we had too many birds in that little coop, so we would have had to move them more than once a day, which I was doing. But anyway, so currently, I don't know if you can see, I'm trying to reseed this. You can see the little seed, grass seed and stuff that was put on the ground. So we're in springtime, and I've been coming out here and watering it some, and you see I got my little sprinkler system there, which it's currently unattached, but we had to unattach the water hose to feed the birds and chickens and stuff, to give them water. But anyways, everybody is doing pretty good. They're hanging in there. So let me show you what I've been up to more recently. Man, I've been enjoying this trailer for sure. It's been a big help. Don't have to call people when I got to move something. But I went and picked this up yesterday. Did not buy it new. I'm scavenging, I guess you would say, marketplace, and we're looking for implements for the tractor. I showed y'all, I got some video of the tractor. I'm sure it'll be in this video when it gets posted. And this guy rode with me yesterday to go get it. So, how's that ride yesterday, man?
I mean, a little chilly.
A little chilly. We got there, and a couple of guys that we bought this from, they helped us load it. And anyways, that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna go look for another implement. About 20 minutes away or so, we're gonna go look for an implement. We need a bush hog. So I found a 7-foot bush hog that's not going to cost $1,000 or $1,500, and it's not all rusted out and stuff. So we're going to go talk with the guy about that. I may take a little video, or at least put a picture on there, and hopefully this weekend we'll go out to the land and do a little bit of work. We got a plan with that ditch. I don't know if I've talked with you guys much about the ditch that's on the property, but it's difficult to mow. So if you put a tractor on it, the incline of it is so much, you really can't put a tractor on it and mow the ditch, or a regular mower. So we've got to either get a big enough tractor that has like a side mower, which that's really expensive. Even if you're looking at used stuff, like that's really expensive, because the mower has to be big, or I'm sorry, the tractor has to be big enough for that side cutter. So my father-in-law had a pretty good idea. He said that we could take a blade, which is the reason why I picked this blade up. He said we could take a blade and scrape that heel down. We may try to find a disc and disc the top of that heel up. That way, whenever he drags that blade across, that we can pull that dirt back. And so the idea, instead of the incline going like this on that ditch, the incline, it'll be a lot less pronounced, and we'll actually be able to run a mower on it, and that's the hope. And then in the future, once we get everything fenced in, maybe even throw some goats or sheep on it to keep it ate down and won't have to cut it at all. So anyways, everything's a process, and this is what we're working on. So I will try to keep you guys up to snuff on what's going on. But anyways, we are fixing to go. Are you guys ready to go and talk to these guys about that brush hog?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can
Yeah, that's it. They already pulled it out. I called them a little while ago. They had it sitting off over there, but they pulled it out. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but hopefully they'll leave that top link. I don't have a top link with the tractor. Maybe that'll go with it. It's got the drive shaft for the PTO. This piece right there. I heard kind of looking at some of these implements that he's got laying around here. I really need a disc of some sort. He had a couple of discs laying around. I think they're back over on the other side, but there's some over here. That's something right there I might be interested in at some point in time. That is a seed drill. He said it's not a no-till seed drill, but that basically you put your seed in the top part up here, and then you pull it across, and it kind of drills the seeds down into the ground. They make those that are where you don't have to till the ground first, so the ground doesn't have to be soft. It's called a no-till seed drill. Sorry about that. A no-till seed drill. And they drill it down in the ground, and you don't even have to worry about tilling everything up. That's not a no-till. That's just a seed drill. But it'd be worth it, you know, for if you're seeding pasture or, you know, whatever. It keeps you, put your seed in the ground, keeps the birds from taking it off. I don't know if I need a little bigger disc than that. Just something to rough the soil up. That's way too big. Way too big. Anyways, I think he had some stuff back over here. Let me go check this out. So I think this was the disc that he was talking about the other day. Actually, you know what? No, it's not, because the hitch part, that's different. It's not a 3-point. That's I think they call that a quick hitch. I need a 3-point disc. So 3-point stuff has an attachment here, and here. So that land plane has the 3-point attachment, and that's just a single attachment point. So that's not gonna work. What you think about these old tractors?
Huh?
So what you think about these old tractors?
They're not comfortable.
You might be able to replace the seat on it. I don't know.
I don't know how these old people did it.
Imagine bouncing around on that. Man, your butt had to be so sore at the end of the day. I bet your old boy was looking for a pillow.
Probably worse than riding horses.
What you think there, Tiefin?
I like tractors.
You like tractors? So this Massey Ferguson right here, I almost bought this Massey Ferguson right here. The only reason probably that I didn't buy it the day we came and looked at it was because it didn't have a bucket loader, and I wanted a front loader with it. But this thing doesn't look the greatest in the world, but listen, when he cranked this thing, it runs like a sewing machine. It's a really nice little tractor. I wouldn't have been hurt at all if I would have bought this, but I wanted the front loader with it. And this one I think is I want to say it's 43 horsepower. So the Massey Ferguson that I got, that you guys just saw some video of, it's 67, so it's a lot more stout tractor when it comes to horsepower and stuff. I can do a little bit more with it. Can also run a little bit wider brush hog, so that's going to come in handy with that right there, because that's a 7-foot brush hog. So they said that 67 horsepower should be able to run that pretty well. So I'm excited about that. Looking forward to it. So this is a chisel plow, he says, and he said this instead of a disc might work. He doesn't have any disc, no 3-point disc that will work. So he said this would break the ground up, and then we could use a scrape blade to move the dirt and stuff. So that might get it done. He said we could borrow it, and if we liked it, we could purchase it from him, or see if it works for us.